after the first year, second year they can withdraw for 3 purposes: one, medical, education, and buying property. Okay, and same goes with the younger generation, where they have to invest about 250,000. So I just put the program basically and simple so that everybody understands. Alright. If anybody interested, you can approach me and I can brief more later. Right? Or you can even go through the internet. Alright. Okay. And the place that we have our lunch today, okay, and the place that we are staying is located in the Golden Triangle of Kuala Lumpur city. Okay, sir. The whole scenario, the whole view of this city, of this location will change after 6 o'clock. Now we can see people walking around, going to work, office, you know, the malls. After 6 o'clock, everything changed. So-called happy hour. All the pubs start to open. Pubs, discotheques, right? The same place where we saw the office, and then in the evening you don't see the office anymore. All discotheques are there. So that will extend until 10 o'clock. After the 10 o'clock, nightlife starts until morning 2 o'clock. So along the street, you won't see people slowing down. There will be people who are walking down, up and down. Alright. So continuously 24 hours, you don't see people sleeping. Hopefully we have a good night's sleep today, because tomorrow we have a long day to go. I'm sure of that. So okay, so to keep all this development, Malaysia has developed tremendously past 5 years ago. Since past 5 years ago, Malaysia has developed tremendously since 1996 onwards. And this is the result of it. We have new infrastructures. Okay, transportation system has been improved. We have monorail system and LRT system. Okay, and even the bus, public transport. Okay, the bus system is monitored by the government. Okay, the government has its own interest on the transport, so it is being monitored by the government. It is partially owned by the government itself. So they give it very good rate. Within about 2 ringgit minimum, you can have a whole day ride. Only for certain location. If you were to travel to few different places, okay, you purchase a ticket for about 4 ringgit. You're free to travel anywhere. Okay, so-called, if you come across the bus, okay, big long bus called Rapid KL. Okay, this bus goes around and there is no other bus transport system, only Rapid KL within the city of Kuala Lumpur. And no doubt the taxi is here red and white color, red and white, and even red and blue, the taxis. Okay, sir. That is public transport. And then those who, some countries that we come across, only ladies take one coach and then the man will take another coach. But here there's nothing. So far there is no implementation of such law. So everybody is free to take any transport. Okay, sir? And the public transport starts as early as 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, that is about the transport. Okay, so that you can have your own transport while you're moving around the day after tomorrow. Then, okay. So to keep all these 3 groups together, three different ethnics together, okay, it is not simple. It is not easy to keep everyone together in peace and harmony. Okay, some countries that we come across, even with one race itself, they have enough problem within themselves, right? And here, everybody staying in one place. Even our neighbors are not even our own race, Malays. Even my neighbors are Malays over here, and here Chinese, in front even Chinese, right? And to keep all these 3 ethnics together, right? The Malaysia has principles, philosophy, so-called believe in God, believe in King, believe in ourselves, okay, believe in the constitutions, okay. And this is what holds together. And the government treats all 3 ethnics evenly. It is not one race being treated different than the others, right? Okay. And to keep all these laws and restrictions together, to extend the peace and the harmony, okay, the government has to put a lot of effort. Okay. And so they have the parliaments, if there is any change to be taken place in the law or in the way of ruling, it has to be placed in the parliament. Then it will be posted to the members, the speakers of the parliament. Then it will be handed to the PM and to the king. The king will decide. If it says yes, then yes it is. Right? If the lower stage says no, then the bill won't go up to the king's level. Okay, the king won't know about it. And how did Malaysia came about with all these laws and regulations? Okay, law in Malaysia was drawn first by the British, who gave us the freedom, the independence. They draw the law. Okay, they draw the law so that the law will be even. Okay, even balanced with all the other groups. There's no difference. And it is being carried out, is still being practiced until today. And no doubt, yes, it is being adjusted here and there, but of course with the approval, okay, with the understanding. Yes, sir? Okay, our present king now is Tunku Nizam. Tunku Nizam, he is the youngest king ever in Malaysia. Okay, he has already seated in his post for the last 3 years, and he will have another 2 more years to go. Okay, 2007 on 4th July. He said it's it, and he's still ruling the country until the year of 2012, and then he will be changed with another king. Okay, when the day comes to change the king, the prime minister and the board of the parliament will request for the king to extend his service, and that is what you call formality to extend the service, but they won't extend. The king will call for another vote. So the sultans will vote who is going to be the king, because we have already about 9 sultans. 9 sultans and only 1 king we have. So the sultans will take turn. So who's going to be the main sultan? The king. Okay. So the place that we are going to visit now is the king's palace. Okay. Okay. How did the king palace comes about? Okay. King's palace was originally a mansion, which happened to be the biggest mansion in Kuala Lumpur. Biggest mansion owned by a Chinese man. Okay. Chan Wing, his name is Mr. Chan Wing. He owns the property. The size of the property is about 11 acres. 11 acres, and it is considered to be the biggest property in Kuala Lumpur. All right. And why did he needed such a big property? It is not just to show, because normally Chinese will have big properties with a lot of creative artworks along the walls and just to show their wealth. And in this case, he needed such a big property because he had a big family. Big family. Okay, he had 9 wives and 26 children. So he definitely need a big place. He definitely need a bigger place so that he built the mansion. And during the invasion of Japanese war, okay, in the year 1942, he left Malaysia. Okay, he left Malaysia for protection and safety for the children, for the family. He ran to where? To India, where British rules. Okay, British gave them the protection, and he was comfortable there. Okay, after 3 years, he came back and he decided to sell the property. So Sultan Selangor bought the property from him. Okay, Sultan Selangor bought the property, and then later in 1957, okay, when independence, the federal government took over the property, okay, and renovated the place, but the original structure is still the same. They rebuilt the place for the diplomats, for the foreign visitors who come down to Malaysia, right? And later after that, in 1977, okay, 1977, it was later changed into palace when they decided to have a palace, okay, a national palace. So decided this was the right property, and they built other place for the ambassadors, right? And this is the palace that we're going to visit now, and it is also acknowledged as the UNESCO's heritage building. Okay, sir? Okay. And the landscape along the